I'm on your way, buddy.
Right, go when you're ready.
Is everyone in the shop?
Yeah.
Wait, it's a recording?
Yeah.
Hi.
Brilliant. That's going to be at the beginning of mine.
You're Claire.
Hi everyone. My name's Louise and I'm doing the Cornetto brief. The idea of the brief was to do a snap, scoop and share kind of ad to bring in the new campaign for Cornetto. They're looking for fresh and innovative, I can't say that one.
Innovative.
That one. Ideas to bring it to life. They needed to be more than simple, but simple enough to last for 60 seconds. And they've always been playful and genuine, so it had to be like real life experiences that could happen. So my first idea, totally silent room, a spotlight comes down onto a drum kit. A man walks in, like a young man, and he's holding two cornettos. He sits down and he starts drumming with them. Spotlight in the audience focusing on a girl, and he throws the cornetto to her and she opens it, and then she decides to go up on the stage and snap, scoop and share with the drummer. So the target audience for this piece is teenagers, young adults, sort of 5 to 25. I think I sort of thought of a younger audience because it was concerts and like music, and obviously it's not limited to young people, but because of the experience of like feeling that intimate moment, it was more of a younger feeling. I think this idea fits the brief as concerts and music festivals are quintessentially British, like you're always hearing about the V-Fest and things like that. And I think it's also light-hearted, like it's nothing serious, it's just music and people sharing their emotions. So my materials and budget. Altogether, if Cornetto and myself were to make this ad, altogether it would come to about £15,853. So that includes the hire of all the equipment, so your camera, tripod, batteries, microphone, boom pole and lights. The location I chose was Civic Theatre because obviously you have a stage and you can have the spotlights. You'd have to pay for a music licence because whatever music you have on in the background and then it goes to production, you'd have to pay to be able to use it. My props and costumes, so I just had a drum kit and then casual clothes for both the people to be in and then the cornettos obviously. Promotion on channels for a year will be about £6,200. This is give or take depending on which channels you put it on, but we were looking at ITV, sort of broadcasting during the day. And then obviously you've got your cast and crew, and so it's only 4 hours, so I didn't need to consider lunch or anything. My evaluation of success would be to achieve a distinction overall. So my next idea is a man goes to the shop to buy a cornetto. He walks out of the shop like with his back to the other person. He takes the lid off the top of it and puts a ring in it. And then he turns around and kneels down. We see the ring at the top and obviously we see the other person's feet, and so obviously they'd be like jumping or something, and then so he snaps, scoops and scoops the ring out to give to her. I think the target audience for this would be 18 plus because it would reside more with older people, maybe people who've had proposals, because you're more likely to experience a situation like that when you're sort of out of your teenage years. I think it meets the brief because it's a fresh idea and quite a powerful act of sharing because he's decided that he wanted to share his life with the woman. But it's a simple concept, but it's complex in the sense that it was unexpected. So materials and budgets came again to around the 15,000 mark, just over. So you have the same sort of equipment hire, same sort of level of props and costumes, same promotional channels, same cast and crew, but the only difference was the location wouldn't have cost anything. You would have just needed to get permission from the council. And again, like the last, it's just to achieve a distinction. Kind of. So my third and final idea was that a bee flies into view and lands on a cornetto that is being eaten. The human shoos the bee away, but feels guilty for doing this. But he feels so guilty that he snaps off the end, scoops a bit and gives it to the bee. This would be animated, because otherwise you can't really train a bee. I think the target audience for this advert is 13 plus, but I think it's quite family friendly, so pretty much anyone would be able to watch it. But I think that the older generation would understand the meaning behind the sharing. I think it meets the brief because it's an unexpected way to share love. It shows uniqueness and that you can find love and friendship in the most unlikeliest places. Again, the budget for this one is very similar. It comes to about 15,000. Again, the same equipment. This time you had to add in sort of a lunch break because it would take more than 4 hours to film. And also the difference with this one is you need an animator. So that added on a bit of the cost as well. And much like the other ones is to achieve a distinction. Upon further reflection, I managed to come up with a whole campaign for the idea too. So it's the idea of going by what's your moment. So it's like a series of, it would be a series of different adverts in which people would share their moments on Instagram. So obviously you had an engagement, maybe you had that you were at a festival. It's just different ways to show how you've snapped, scooped and shared. And then obviously once you upload these on Instagram with the hashtag SSSCornetto, and then like obviously you tag them at Cornetto UK, you'll be in for a chance to win a trip to Italy. Nice message. Does anyone have any questions?
Which one are you going with?
The last one that I had a campaign for, so the proposal one.
Oh, nice.
Where do you know where you're going to film it, like location-wise? Have to edit this out.
Yes, I can't. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Location-wise, probably just at the local park, just wherever's easiest to get permission from, because you're not really going to be seeing the environment around. It's just you just know it's going to be outside. Thank you very much.
Do you want to stop it?
Yeah.